Hello and welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2, this time featuring the Gouf My Arms Aren't Heavy, Heavy Arms. Interesting unit. Now, I've looked at some of the information on this one, and when the Gouf was made, it was originally meant to replace the Zaku 2. But it had a massive shortcoming in the fact that it basically had but for range other than like waving its magic fingers at people, which obviously wasn't that super effective, especially against beam weaponry. So there were attempts to be made to make more suitable versions of the Goufs that could fight. I don't understand why they didn't just go, let's just have it use weapons from the Zaku. Which it already did, and that wasn't just their move, but they wanted to make a bunch of special types, so this is one of them. It's a ranged, heavy-ish focused one, and honestly, I did a lot of recording on this. This unit, I just couldn't get matches where I felt demonstrated it and didn't feel like your typical fare of just use a bazooka and then shoulder ram people. So it took me a while to get a match I was satisfied with actually showing to people, because the unit feels so odd to me. But we'll go over its stats real quick. The ballistic resistance is 15, beam resistance 15, melee resistance 15. That's pretty good resistance wise. Range strength 20. Melee strength 5, movement speed 110, top speed 175, okay thrust. Yeah. This unit, I think, appeals to people who like more range focused. So, in the match, I just used the 5-barrel finger Vulcan, and then we have the Gouf, the 5-barrel F Vulcan times 2. Effectively, this is a kind of shotgun that does decent damage, but I often found it never stunned anything I shot. And a good old-fashioned Stromfaust. So, it's got 2 native staggers, depending on if the one feels like staggering that day. And if you take a bazooka instead of the finger Vulcans, 3. This unit feels odd to me in that it doesn't have a dodge roll. It gives you frontline support system and an enhanced tackle. Yet it's built for kind of being a ranged unit, if you understand what I'm saying. It's ranged while not really supporting that super well. If I was going to make a suggestion on how to improve this unit, it's very simple. Replace the standard Gouf 5-finger Vulcan and make it both hands at the same time firing at a much higher rate. There you go. You can throw out a bunch of damage real quick, and then you have the quick switch to little fingered shotguns and then a Stormfaust, and I think that would probably help. But I don't know. I want to like this unit. I don't suggest it for inexperienced players, oddly enough. It will be disappointing, frustrating, and it's a little bipolar in what it wants you to do. But hey, look, I think it looks pretty cool. But I'm also one of the people who really likes Goufs. So please join me in the match to come, and I hope it demonstrates at least it's fun to watch. Till then, bye-bye.
Welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation, this time featuring the Gouf Heavy Arms. Now, this is an interesting match. I tried it with the bazooka, and it was an okay match, but boring. So I went with the machine gun fingers. So I immediately go for equipping my Faust here. Now here's a fun fact about the Gouf Heavy Arms. Was this was an attempt to fix one of the Gouf's main issues being a lack of range. And you can see our raid buddy, who we featured in a earlier video, the Guard Custom, is playing this game. So I'm just kind of wasting his time, but I noticed that we've got guys coming up behind us, and I'm like, oh, okay, not going to stay there, and I start moving. As a general rule, I actually really like the Goufs. Oh, missed that completely. So I switch out of that because I was going to go into melee. Oop, trying to let him go. And just go, okay, no. 2-on-1 in this unit is not a smart idea. As you can see, there's our good old buddy, the Zaku DA. He's doing the work. He's trying. This is just a bad situation. I get that guy by his own clutch. So I try to basically bail out at this point. And I keep forgetting this unit doesn't have a dodge roll. So you can see I paid for it. So the beginning of this match is not good. But I also feel kind of awkward because I keep forgetting that this unit doesn't have much in the way of melee might. So it's definitely a learning thing. This is probably my 5th or 6th match in this unit. And I really want to like it, but it feels like it's just lacking. But that might just be purely me. So I jump in here where our little Agu guy friend's doing his business and help him, help this guy get a, better sleep. But he doesn't manage to kill him, so fun times. So we'll just, he charges. There we go. A lot of the fights in this unit always end up feeling anticlimactic, and I don't know why. It could just be me. Honestly, if you have this unit, you could just use the bazooka and you'll be fine. You'll have at least 3 stuns. But I was trying to... Whoop, there's our DA friend. Goodbye! But man, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. So I'm trying to push up here in support of my friend and trying to get those that stun to work, but I cannot seem to land them for the life of me until I'm killing a guy who's nearly dead. So I'm trying to back up my Gigan here. I have a little bit of range. I'm a bit more of a gun guy, so I'm trying to help him out. Ward off an unfriendly individual. Oh, I accidentally fall there. Notice there's 2 guys waiting for me like sharks. I think he expected me to have bailed, so I'm just going to punch him in the back. And then give him that. Oh! Well, it's quite the drop, I have to say. So they have a Gigan as well. So I'm going to trade shots with him for a second, and then just bail out and hope I can... Well, just kind of be annoying. Now, the little stun that it does with all of its fingers does pretty good damage. Which is kind of what I'm using it for right now, is as a damage add. Because I'm even all this time later still having some trouble just getting this unit to perform. So I'm coming up here. We got one guy. So I'm like, okay. Let's see if I can get him to stare at me too long. Fire that. Get the stun. He's gonna fall off the edge. I notice my friend over here is scoring off with somebody. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reposition and try to help where I can. Now, if this guy realized I was that easy to kill, he would have come after me a lot sooner than he actually does. But he's pushing up to help support. I'll just be perfectly honest, I cannot seem to finish people off in this unit. And then I'm in a bad situation again. 1,000 damage, that's not bad against a support. But, you gotta pick your targets, and I go down. We're still up by a decent amount, but nothing that can't be succumbed. So, this ruined city, what you're going to notice is the unit kind of wants you to get in there and give them the good old shoulder, but it often just doesn't feel like it has the chops to get in there. Maybe I'm using it wrong, maybe I'm just misjudging what's wanted, but I'm trying to use it as kind of a more annoying mid-ranger, throwing out the staggers where I can, and then just adding damage. And I'm not doing too bad. As you can see, I'm once again squaring off against our good old friend, the GM Guard Custom. I miss you, buddy. So I try to come around here, and I just can't seem, for the life of me, to get that to actually stun. And I accidentally crouch, don't know why. And I'm going to try to get over here and hit him with this. Because I'm just tired of this freaking damn DA and his bullshit. He can sit down, green, trying to look like a normal Zaku. What an asshole. Go get him, Agu guy, and teach him a lesson by not killing him at all. Well, there we go with a kill. He finally notices that the DA exists. I'm not going around that corner for it. Well, I guess I'll just die. I was kind of hoping to get him, but oh, there we go. Hit him with that. And I'm still alive. And I get countered while down swinging him. Sure game. That's how life works. Gotta love it. But we're in around the last minute. We'll see how we do soon. And the Agu guy never came around to kill him. He just left. Sometimes trying to do the team play just doesn't feel rewarding, I'll be honest. So we're gonna drop in, and honestly, I'll tell you, if you play any of the other Goufs, it has a lot of the same feel, but it will trip you up. It just feels so damn awkward. So I'm just gonna square off and annoy the hell out of this DA. I don't care because I'm just gonna tank the damage. And he's gone. My Gigan friend gave him the old, proctal exam from behind. And the match is over. Let's see how we did, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there's the fist of victory, I guess. We got good scores, and yeah, most of my team seemed to have all done fairly well. He looks so miffed as a unit. Oh well. At some point I will actually click the button to proceed. There we go. Second place. That's not bad. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.